Voila, voila, yeah. Voila, 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 yeah. Voila. I gave niggas an opportunity, they slept on it, did nothing with it. Now I'm back and I'm even better. Got my foot on top to these little niggas. Move aside, guala back in it. Show these niggas how they shoulda did it. Niggas can't do it, how I did it. Was humble, now it's no pity. Fuck them all, now I'm being pity. Felt neglected, now I'm going extra. Work ethic like a cop professor.
Without feeling a certain kind of way about their female friends.
So,
Just men in general.
oh, I missed the first part.
You know what I'm saying? Like you have some men, they might have somebody they're dating, and then they have to explain like, what a woman is to them. And just saying friends sometimes in 2021 is like, what? Friends,
People be fucking like
But I personally can be friends with a man without fucking him. Like,
Ever.
trust me.
I got a lot of friends like that.
Sometimes we can fuck a nigga though, and he could be our friend after we slept. We ain't fucking him no more.
Never.
Right. No?
I don't move like that. Like usually I let it go.
She Shed Show 2.0.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm your girl and host, super duper underscore trunk rattler. I'm joined this evening by Miss Lovey, queen of all things indie.
I ain't shit.
And we was chilling here this evening with my co-host this evening, Epic May I. And this going down.
I gave her a new name. I started calling her Hot Mutt.
Oh. Well,
and I like it.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
And I also got my special guest and family member and cousin and favorite cut. Nah, I don't want to get beat up. I want to get beat up because Kaylin, she'll be really upset if she find out I even uttered those words because ever since she was a baby, I always tell y'all, every last one of y'all, you're my favorite cousin.
But the thing is, you can't do that because there's so much tension.
I know, but I have to because I love you.
No, that's my cousin.
Yeah.
I'll be around her like, this is me.
Yeah.
And then
this is my cousin.
And then I'll be like, when somebody gets a little too close, I'll be like,
wait.
Okay.
We're supposed to be family here. Like, why am I
I'm
feeling
sorry, I don't know who
silly?
you are. It's giving unfamiliar.
Back up. Give me 50 feet. In the house with the family and everybody there, it's like, give me 3 feet. Did you know that thing could get packed? All the family come and they barbecued and all that, You have salad and bread and banana pudding and blackberry cobbler and stuff. You be doing the shuffle in the kitchen trying to get some food. Aunt Phil put it down. Shout out Phyllis Cormier. That's my aunt, and she puts it down in the kitchen every holiday.
And shout out to Granddaddy's singing prayer, making us all sing before we pray, before we eat.
I be wanting to have our centering moment too.
Is that what it's called?
That is what that is.
Centering moment is beautiful.
Yes.
Put it like that.
Boy.
But when you're hungry, maybe.
We got to keep that up. That's a commitment that we need to make within ourselves and our families.
What song was that?
All the time. It's a dozen of them. He does all the hymns. The ones that are never ever written in any hymnal.
Yeah.
You just had to be there. You just had to be there. You missed it. Well,
and then he expects you to sing along.
Yeah.
I've never heard the song before.
In my life.
What's up? He'll be like, and he'll be like, everybody, I don't know this song.
You're like, yeah. You don't really know. This is my cousin. So this is who I've seen grow from a little itty bitty baby, you know what I'm saying, where she was kicking and crying and, could do nothing for herself to walking and talking and learning how to talk and getting her long hair, instead of braids and,
Did I turn out the way like you thought I would turn out?
I don't think I expected anything. I don't know, like, with your cousin and you're just growing up, it's like you just get to happen. You just by luck.
You just love them.
Yeah, you just get a chance to witness other people growing up. It's like, here's your cousin. And
But that's how I feel about Kyrie and
Right.
Caleb and Kaylin. Like I talk about them so much. I just be like, yeah, like that's. I just tell my dad all the time. Like it's crazy. I remember when they were babies, and now I'm watching them have personalities. And
yeah.
they're asking me what my sign is. I'm like, how do you know about horoscope?
What you know about horoscopes?
Making you
Hold
proud
up.
and stuff.
You
Yeah.
hear the what?
Yes, Mercury is retrograde, Kaylin.
Right.
Very
It is
good.
also finna be Halloween.
I love
Yes,
Halloween.
ma'am.
Yes, me too. I love Halloween. I always have. And when we were kids, our parents used to take us trick or treating,
Yeah.
and we got candy, and we got a costume, and it was just like some big family event. But
Why?
now,
I was going to say,
but now people have allowed all this dogma to persist in our lives to where like the holidays that make us happy and make us human, we just sweep them under the carpet and don't
Yeah.
participate.
And then talk
everybody else
about
be out
Easter.
there.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
I'm decorating my whole house for Halloween. I have a whole thing planned. I have a blueprint in my room on my whiteboard.
You guys are always dressing up as other people. We want to too. You know what I'm saying? How about that? All right.
You can hear it rubbing. That's why I said, do you hear that?
Maybe.
It just hits it. Yeah.
I'll hold it.
I tried
yeah.
to sign it, but it didn't work.
I remember when I was a little girl, I was a pumpkin. My mom sewed me a little costume together or whatever. She stuffed it with newspaper, and I just went out there.
And your
She
little
painted my
legs
face
were at the
orange.
bottom.
Yes.
Did your mom make all your costumes when you were a kid?
Well, she did a couple. I did.
Wow.
I remember doing one myself. I was Steve Urkel. I had a kick me sign on my back. And I had some Oxford shoes on, some little checker
Oh my
pants and stuff,
God.
Oh
and
my
little
God.
suspenders I made.
That's funny.
Yeah.
What have you been before?
Yeah.
I hope
Hot
not.
Mott.
I know you was alive
What have y'all been?
for Halloween.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, sis. I don't really do holidays like
You know,
most people do holidays.
Okay.
So like growing up, I did Halloween like with my mom and stuff like that. But once I started coming into my own being, like I started celebrating holidays just for the sake of my children.
Mm-hmm.
Because most holidays have a fucked up
Mm-hmm.
real meaning
True.
behind it.
Right.
And Halloween is demonic, you know what I'm saying? Like I would find different ways to celebrate the holidays just for the
Like Halloween
fellowship with the family and the food, but I would still let the children know what was really going on. But Halloween this year, I am going to my sister's house. I'm spending the night with all the children. We're gonna be renting that.
Y'all gonna be eating
Jason.
candy?
We popping popcorn. We
Yup.
making sliders.
That's what it's about, though.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah,
understand
just
it's
the fellowship with the
demonic,
family.
but it's like,
The fellowship with the family. That's always the underlying factor.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like to do that when it's not a holiday.
So do you
Yeah.
do you like let your kids like dress up and go trick or treating, or is that not?
My
part of it?
children are grown now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
she said they grown.
they're grown now. They don't vibrate on those frequencies either. Though, if you talk to my children, it'll be like you talking to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I look
That's
at it
beautiful,
now
Yeah.
as
But I do think that there is some candy that
Free
need
candy.
to be exchanged
Thank you.
on October the 31st.
and what
So
could
like
be evil about candy?
I
What
just
there
like to
isn't.
vibrate on the
people are
like
gonna
the
go
Day of the
into
Dead
sugar.
aspect and paying homage to the ancestors and stuff. That's the energy that I tap into for Halloween. For that, you know what I'm saying?
Like how
Okay.
Latinos do like Day of the
Day of the
Dead.
Dead,
Yeah.
exactly.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's
I think I don't know. In my mind, I never, even though I consider myself a deep person, I never looked at it. Even though I was aware of the history and everything, I still always participated. That was like always one of those
you
things.
want something to participate in?
No, I'm booked.
Come on, I got something for you to participate in. How about a spell to invoke the goddess Oshun?
Shoes? I love shoes.
I dig
and I
that.
need more.
You get on my motherfucking nerves. That ain't what she said.
Now, this
I'm
is
for
the
that.
goddess that has been often heartbroken because she loves with every fiber of her being. Right. So let me tell you how you're going to do it. And it's basically a bath. And it is going to, you're going to get the love of your life.
My motherfucking sister.
Mm.
So you're gonna take 5 sunflowers, right? 1 white candle, a bowl, a representation of the goddess, some honey, cinnamon, and your favorite perfume. You'll light the candle in front of the representation of the goddess. You'll tell her her wishes, and then you will pull the petals off of the sunflowers and lay them in the bowl. And on top of those petals, you will sprinkle cinnamon. Over the petals, drizzle with honey and a few drops of perfume. After 5 days, with the candle lit, you'll pour water into the bowl. Then you'll bathe in this water. It's supposed to bring you the love of your life by getting that funk up off of you. Wash your pussy, bitch.
Can I say something real quick?
Wash your
Wash
pussy.
your
Yoni
pussy,
queen.
bitch. They,
You're even like dressed in like the image of those.
Oh,
things,
sure.
almost, like the hair, the lips, the dress, like it's really serving.
Yeah, Oshun is alive, Orisha. Is alive, Orisha.
y'all know that Facebook is getting ready to change their name.
What are they gonna call it?
They said they're gonna unveil it on the 28th of this month.
Interesting.
They're trying to rebrand, huh?
Interesting.
Away from their sex trafficking allegations.
Oh.
That's exactly what that is.
Oh,
Now they're gonna
South
input
Bay.
some anti-bullying, some anti-hate, blah blah blah. When y'all been the only ones who have single-handedly herded us into social categories.
Can I just say something real quick?
Yup.
Do you remember like back in the day when like not like the I don't want to say like the dawn of the internet, but when I was a kid, internet was still like a pretty new thing. And remember how it was like so taboo to like to say your last name on the internet, and it is because of Facebook that stuff like that is just so common now that we just
It just gets worse and worse. We just
pour
give it
ourselves
over more and
into
more.
Facebook, yeah.
More and more.
Yup.
Give them your fingerprint, your fucking face.
But
You're gonna give them your feelings. And you know what? I was actually talking with somebody the other day about how somebody can steal you. They come around you, they soak up all your energy. By the time you walk away, you're exhausted. You know what I'm saying? You help them until you go home, and it's like, okay, you're not gonna miss so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember to hold back and reserve some for yourself. She shared show wants whole life wellness, true wellness, where you have time for yourself and you please yourself. Because, you know, without self, you know, I know this has been a topic I keep talking about. I am going to do a piece on self. I've been writing it and kind of rewriting it, but it's going to be really, really good. So, like, look forward to that. I also have Rashad the Realist coming. We're going to talk about polyamory. I got Esteban coming on the comic. Oh, I can't wait. Him and his mama, if, you know what I'm saying, fingers crossed or whatever. I got some other stuff happening, you know, some trail riders coming through, and it's going to be really, really, really fun.
Ooh,
you
we
know
should
what I'm
trail ride
saying?
this year.
Already.
I'm not going to no more trail rides.
Well, we should.
Why am I?
Because people be getting killed at every single
You
one
know,
of them. The
Every
last one they
They
shot
do.
up I think a Suburban. It had
There's a
kids in it
security
and
issue.
everything.
Everybody
Them
has
young
guns.
kids now, them young kids at them trail rides, baby, they be tripping. I didn't go to the one where I was talking about they got killed at. The people got killed there, but the last one I went to personally, somebody got shot in the head.
Yep.
But this is like news. I don't mean to be like green or anything, but this is news to me because Chris and I used to ride in the trail ride and been to the rodeo. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's
Like,
something
in the
different
parade.
now. It's like
it's
a
like-
culture
And
all
then,
the
and then
time.
I heard somebody say the other day that like some people like don't even bring their horses; they just bring their 4-wheelers.
Yeah,
Is that true?
motorcycles. Yeah,
Well,
little
I
dirt
haven't.
bikes.
I was a loop for a minute.
yeah, and it's great. It's all together great. There is a security, a lot of trunk rally, thug oats to DMB already. Mwah, mwah. Hey y'all, I wanted to tell y'all about something that I read and I thought it was really interesting, right? And you know, we're just talking about alignments tonight. You know, we're sitting under a full moon. It's woman's night. It's She Shared Show 2.0. It's your girl Super Duper Trunk Rattler.
Yeah.
Right. So there's something going on that I think we should all be aware of.
What's going on, girl?
Okay, so NASA got this program called Artemis.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Now, Artemis is supposed to be a program where they're going to take up um, a ship that's supposed to do a moon landing. I think it's supposed to last like 3 weeks or something like that. And they've got the first person of color that's supposed to walk on the moon. You know, they haven't been there since 1972, right? So this is something that they're
Apparently.
Allegedly.
Supposedly. Right.
Don't get me started, bitch.
on that.
That's a whole
We'll
different
keep it
rabbit
moving.
hole.
We keep it moving. Keep
Sorry.
going. My bad.
Look how she my bad. That's my hot spot.
you reflect my suspicion of this whole thing that I read. This is why I brought it to you guys, because I
Okay.
thought it would be really interesting to talk about how alignments work and whatnot, you know, and
Are we talking about astrology right now?
little.
Well, you know,
I
moon,
just got
what's
chills.
that? You know, that Mars energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, aren't we in Mars doing something right now?
Well, the moon is in Aries, and that's controlled by Mars. So it's like your emotions are really going to be on the
Intense.
maybe
Everything intense right
It's gonna be a
now.
little turned up intensity. But I'm,
Yeah,
but I'm
right.
an Aries sun, so I'm kind of like, ooh.
Yeah.
Then it's
Yeah,
full
she's
moon.
power up,
I'm
power
like,
up,
okay.
universe.
Oh,
Yeah, it's beautiful out there. Have
It
y'all been out there?
is,
If you
yes,
haven't been out there, go witness it. It's
Yeah, the moon. I'm a
a
moon
beauty
baby.
phenomenon. It's so peaceful and clear, and the moon is so bright. You know, I really appreciate it very much. Well, this Artemis program, I got a blunt energy. Can I get one less?
You know, I don't smoke blunt, so I had to put the J in. You know, we burning incense. Never mind, Artemis.
this program is supposed to put some people on the
same.
moon.
I wrote papers, and I was like,
For how long you said? 3 weeks?
3 weeks.
You know what that made me think of as soon as you said Artemis? You seen the movie Hotel Artemis?
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about? And then they gonna be housing them for 3 weeks.
You
So
know,
what's going on? Keep going. I'm
Yeah.
interested. I'm interested.
Okay, now you're actually gonna probably really like this. Okay, so now the next thing is gonna really make you trip out, and I want you to prepare yourself. Don't be like on some other conspiracy. Like, maintain your calm.
Okay.
But Starship, which is Elon Musk's vehicle, they're gonna use this to descend upon the moon so they can walk. It's called Starship. Elon Musk.
so basically, Elon Musk is in competition with NASA, or let me say, NASA's in competition with Elon. I want to have that kind of money. Like, what you doing today, bitch? Let's just go to space today for just 1 minute, and we'll come back later in the afternoon and we'll talk about it. Like, do you hear what I'm saying to you?
The whole
You talking
space
about
race.
it's a person that it's private. Elon Musk is a private citizen, and he has enough money to
wait.
go-
He got the money.
right to
So
fuck
wait,
with
My
these
thing
people.
is like, fuck all that shit. What the fuck about to go down?
Yeah.
Like,
Why y'all
and
trying
then-
to
and
test these
then-
ships?
And then you notice how lately they've been really talking about extraterrestrials. Like, what the fuck really about to go down?
Yeah, you know what?
Like, it's a bunch of shit about to pop out.
Yes,
I don't know.
we
I
actually.
think
And they
Some
going
of
there a lot lately. Like, soon as they went there that first time, they keep going.
Well, I
Like,
think it's just like a dick measuring contest. Like, ooh, who's gonna get there first? But I think it's just like tourism flights. That's all.
You don't
gonna
think
go
it's
to.
the? I think it's deeper than that. I think
No,
they're
I
trying
think
to
in
prepare
a
us.
few like 100 generations, yeah, we're gonna be settled in Mars, and it's gonna be like
You think-
Xenon. And
you
I
think it's gonna be
we about
100
to start
generations,
seeing-
friends?
We about to
maybe
start
100,
seeing. We about to start
200
seeing
years,
shit
maybe.
walk
I don't think
around
so.
this motherfucker
But I
that
don't
we ain't
think-
never seen before.
That's what I'm trying to tell
I
her.
don't think it's gonna be like colonies on Mars in my lifetime. I think in my lifetime, in our lifetimes, it's gonna be tourism flights, like fly to the edge of space. And I think that's what the space race is like.
I
billionaires,
think
Branson,
that we have
Bezos,
been
Musk,
experiencing this all along. We don't
Yeah,
be knowing
them
what the fuck
motherfuckers
that
been
shit
here
is
before
flying
us.
above our heads. We think it look like
Them motherfuckers
airplanes
brought
or
us
something.
here.
We don't really know what's going up, and stuff be taking off, going straight up above the clouds. We never even get to see it really fly overhead.
Mhm.
We don't know what these people been doing. We just out here realizing that folks getting all hostile and shit fitting to change and feeling the environment and getting ready, all this kind of stuff. We don't really know what's going on, but we always try to stay diligent. Keep our senses about ourselves, testing the environment, responding appropriately, right? Being prepared. These are things that we need to instill upon our communities. Always be ready, never ever get caught last, you know.
Stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
Say it again.
Stay ready.
I mean, if we really think about this, like the show that we just started, Super, it's called A Moment with Kodak, and he takes films and he breaks down like the hidden messages in them. Super dope. And he was talking about Doctor Strange, and like I never seen Doctor Strange, but from what he was saying, he had like clips. And anyway, I said all that to say that I think Hollywood has been subtly trying to prepare us for the presence of extraterrestrials. Like even back to, if you go back to Independence Day, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think all these trips to space is like,
Okay, well then I have a question for everybody. When aliens come, and we do, I feel like we all agree that.
Oh,
aliens-
they
Mafia
here.
dog.
Okay. Well, when the aliens like really,
ET phone home for real. Like, take me
so
back.
when they
Take me
when they
back.
make themselves aware to us, like on that War of the Worlds level scale. War of the Worlds, like what a great, right? I love it. Who is running to the spaceship? Anybody like running to the spaceship? Who's running away?
Movies just giving us hint for real.
So would you would assume they come in peace or violence?
So
I think y'all all aliens. That's how I'm looking at everybody. Like, hold up, where you from? Mars. Oh, my cousin from Mars.
She talking about you.
Y'all like spiritual beings. Like,
Are you? What about you? Are you running or are you going? What do you?
I feel like I'm running too.
Oh, so you're not prepared for?
I want to see what is
Oh,
going on
running
in the
too.
ship. Like, yeah, I'm running to like the beam that sucks you up until the
She
ship.
gonna be
like,
the one come back looking
me.
all
And
different.
matter of fact,
Hello.
I feel like I feel like that my mom is running to the ship too. Me and my mom. I know my mom is running to the ship too. Because I want to know. I want to know
We
everything.
gonna pop your back open and you gonna be
To be like Total Recall.
But there be
y'all watch American Horror
Don't
Story?
do that
Yes.
shit, bro.
Do you watching this season?
Yes. Yes, bitch. Yes.
Is it good?
Subtly.
This
Subtle.
season about what we talking about
We're
right
talking
now.
about
But like,
something.
they got the
I said I'm waiting
president
for
tied into
confirmation.
it. They was keeping Americans under the White House. Then aliens experiment on them and shit, bro. Y'all gotta watch that shit, man. I fuck with American Horror Stories, and that shit's supposed to be like real stories that happened in American history.
No, like, have you
Every
ever heard about
season
the
a different-
fishbowl theory?
What is that?
That we're surrounded completely by enemies and that we can't leave, come or go, you know?
When you talk about the planet,
Like
The
the
planet.
US and the whole way the Americas is situated, like you can only be on this side right here.
what you
And
mean?
like
You mean like the Western
you mean like
Hemisphere?
how we can't go to Antarctica or whatever that continent
I'm
is?
talking
where-
about enemies. How like people can situate themselves around you in
You
terms
talking about
of warfare.
personally,
Like,
or
you're
you
talking about the way
talking
the
about the
countries are
US
shut
and
up,
or
or that our
warfare
allies
and
and
other
like the
countries
enemy.
who could be potentially against us. Right? You know, like,
Oh
you know,
yeah.
You ain't gotta leave the country for that.
right?
This motherfucker's here that's waiting, trying, contribute, you know. But that's nothing, you know.
Wait,
Aliens.
so are you
Did you
you're running
finish
to the
about
ship or away from the
Artemis?
ship?
I
I'm
didn't tell
driving the
y'all
ship.
about Artemis.
I said I'm going. I'm
You driving the ship?
I'm
That's
driving
what
the
you said,
You know
right?
what?
That's
You know
what I
what?
like.
We didn't talk about Artemis, but you know what? Actually, the whole premise of my writing today was just that, you know, hunting is about crouching low, spotting your prey, waiting, being patient, being careful with your spoils. You know what I'm saying? Like we all have like a go-getter in us, but make sure you manage that bitch because she could be out here tearing all kind of stuff to pieces. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, apply some love. You know what I'm saying? I know how hard it is sometimes because, you know, folks be like, can I please be your trick?
where? Who's
I'm
What?
fucking around. I'm
Is
fucking
that
around.
supposed to be
I'm
relatable
fucking
content?
around.
Or
I'm fucking around.
where are those?
Like, where are these tricks at?
Okay.
that you speak of.
I don't even know how that.
I'm in the market.
Right?
Yeah.
Where they at?
I'm
Okay,
gonna take this bath with the cinnamon so I can get it together. Pull it together. Shout out Mafia Doll, Brittany Inc. She did an amazing
Brittany Inc.
job on my makeup and look yesterday for this video shoot feature. I'm talking about wait till you see it.
You're a
bitch.
feature on who?
The feature I did with Nina Nicole. I have
did
a
a feature
verse on King Kong. Shout out Nina
Isn't that
Nicole.
Great.
Yes.
Can I hear it?
Yes, you can off air.
Okay, look.
Nina
look,
will
look,
slap me. Otherwise,
Look.
What's next on the outline?
I want to hear that. Okay,
You
so
will, friend. You ain't
Okay.
gonna believe it's me though. You'll be like, bitch, that's not you.
do you know that it's supposed to be a woman who finna walk on the moon?
A woman and a black a black
of
person.
color.
So they
That's what
really
they do
just
us now.
again, you don't think they just trying to make history type shit? Like, oh, we had the first woman on the moon. We had the first black on the moon.
Okay, look. Okay, look.
I mean, I think they're qualified.
Let us
But I
all
think also
celebrate.
it's like everybody wants to look. But I think everybody wants to look diverse. So it's like, oh, let's get the black one. Oh yeah, let's send a woman up there. That'll make some money for the girls. Will buy the merch. I'll buy the merch.
My question to y'all is, why have we not been on the moon since '72?
Do you have a way to get there?
If Elon Musk can, like, in 3 months' time, go to space and come back, I think in 30, 40 years, with the advance of technology, we cloning people, we got cell phones, Wi-Fi.
I think right now
we can't go back from the 70s.
Right.
Well, they are like currently like working on a mission to get to the dark side of the moon. Like that's like the next space race. It's between us and like the cosmonauts in Asia. Because like right now we've gone to. I mean, if you believe in it, I believe we have. Some people don't, but you know we've gone to the part of the moon that we can see, and there is that part of the moon that's always not facing us. So I think that's like the next big space race is trying to get to the dark side of the moon and see what's on the other side of the moon. Because it could be
and that's what they're supposed to be doing for those 3 weeks. They're supposed to orbit and so they can pick up more information. I think this is just their documented thing. I think they've been doing it all along, and I think that common people are just not let in on all kinds of things that we should just not be privy to. And I don't think that's just for me to know. I can only speculate, but I know I look up into the air sometimes and I be seeing, all kinds of stuff, like especially at night, be like little streaks sometimes and flashes and stuff. I'm fucking high.
I want to go to the moon.
He said he wasn't on the moon. I don't know.
She said he wrote a banned book about it. Oh, okay. So the dude that allegedly was on the moon said after a certain amount of years, those NDAs and shit expire. So he wrote a book about it, but they banned the book. Him saying. So coincidentally, I say maybe we have been on the moon, but I doubt it was in 72 during the space race. I doubt that.
So you think that okay? Because it was like the original space race was just like who was gonna get to space first, and then it was like who was gonna land on the moon first, and it was like cosmonauts beat us into space. But now that does make sense that Americans, America would fake the moon landing to be the next.
That's what I'm saying.
Because like Russia beat us, and we don't fuck. We pretend we don't fuck Russia, but we do obviously. Thank you, Donald. But that would make sense. But I believe we went to the moon, but. I just like
you going to the moon.
I love the idea.
Shit, I'm on the moon right now.
I definitely get up off this rock.
Yeah,
and on to another.
Okay. Just testing the waters here. If a ship were lowered down into us right now, a spaceship, and it looked, and it's not like smaller, and it's like a substantial big chunk of Earth. You know what I'm saying? It looks like something that once you get on here, you're going to be able to breathe and it's going to be food or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it looks like you can sustain life or experience the whatever. And they're inviting you to come up and there's a fucking light. Are you going to walk into it?
Yeah. Without a doubt. Without a
you going
thought.
in it?
It's about the vibes for me.
Okay, what if they're playing your kind of music?
It's about the vibes for me.
What if they playing your kind of music?
I mean, shit. Like I said, it's about the vibes for me.
Like if your intuition says this feels safe, you would follow your intuition. Or if your intuition said go home, you would go home.
So there's actually a prophecy that's linked to the conversation that we're having right now. And according to that prophecy, the 144,000 that they speak about in the Bible, I suspect that's the way they're supposed to be leaving this planet. So I'm one of the 144,000. So if they pull up in the vibe right, I'm burning off. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
That's exciting though.
Yeah,
it's like endless possibilities.
But if the vibe ain't right, like I see a bunch of white folks hopping on that hole and they popping tabs and just doing it. I'm the vibe ain't right now. I ain't fucking with this shit. But like if it go down, like the vibe right, yeah. Okay. I'll be out.
I'm down with vibes. Take me away. Um, Star Trek, all of that. X Files,
Mhm.
all of that.
Rick and Morty.
I love Rick and Morty.
Okay.
The
That
Walking
shit that's going
Dead,
on American Horror Story stuff.
Purge,
Hell nah, I ain't fucking with that
all of
shit.
that.
You want me to be a Purger for Halloween?
I want to do Purge for Halloween too.
You know, ooh, I feel like you might pick the person I'm being.
I'm ready to skip and look sinister and hold a jump rope and you know what I'm saying?
Girl.
This has been a dope episode.
Yeah, crazy,
Oh wait,
acting
you're a Purger
crazy.
though.
Hell
But this is
yeah!
a Purger from the movie, like a specific Purger, because I'm gonna be a specific Purger.
I'm not gonna be a specific
okay.
purger.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it my own way. I'm gonna do like.
You know who I'm gonna be?
That means it's
Okay.
Oh.
I also wanted to talk about narcissism. And somehow the topic eluded me, but we did follow a couple of different topics. I really enjoyed every one of them. They all kind of went into crazy little ways, and that's what you get when you log on to the She Shed Show. You know, sometimes the conversation is just that. Next Wednesday, 8 p.m., you can catch me, super duper underscore trunk rattler, right here as your host. Also, Miss Lovey on Instagram. Already, I'd like to say thank you, Epic My Aunt, for joining the show this evening. You were awesome.
I hope you come back.
Yes, please.
Like
you are
next week.
welcome back. Next week.
I'll be back.
I'm childish.
No, for real.
I'll be back.
Can you come next week?
I'll be back next week.
Already.
Yay.
Christiana, I love you always. I'll see you for Thanksgiving. We'll eat turkey and ham. Oh, well, you know, you're supposed to not eat pork, but, you know, Thanksgiving is like, nah, whatever, you know.
I'm dead.
What?
I'm dead.
Y'all gonna play some spades.
Oh, we finna have some fun.
Yo, I did
So
not know like that.
anytime you want to come back and chill with your big cousin, I show you the way.
Yeah.
Right here every Wednesday, 8 p.m. She Share Show 2.0. Can y'all give y'all's Instagram information?
What? Oh, you can go first.
Epic My Eye, EPIC_MAAT, and my Ot, MAAT_organics, ORGANIX.
Hey.
Already. And Christiana?
And you can follow me on Instagram, which is like my primary form of social media, at CHR Charleston, like South Carolina.
Awesome.
Bow, bow.
She Share Show 2.0.